What's happening? Happy Wednesday. Today is the 7th day of, I have to check my notes, the 7th day of July. This is the 23rd episode of the Be Your Own Hero show. The name is new, but this is the 23rd episode. So Be Your Own Hero. Hero is an acronym. It means helping everyone reach optimism. And I'm your host, Sekou. So let's get into it. I'm doing themes, as you know. So this is Wednesday. So I'm making Wednesday Workout Wednesday. Workout Wednesday. I feel like I got a lot to say about this. So the question of the day is, why aren't you exercising? Why aren't you exercising? And I'm going to start off with this slide. This is from the Centers for Disease Control. So you know it's a reputable source. I hope you can see this. So these are the benefits of exercising. And I'm going to, in case you can't read that, I'm going to read it out loud. So on the left, on my left-hand side, it says immediate benefits. Improves sleep quality, reduces anxiety, reduces blood pressure. And then on my right-hand side, it says long-term, and it improves brain health, heart health. It lowers the risk of at least 8 different cancers. It helps reduce weight. It helps increase bone strength, and improves balance and coordination. Now, that's just a few. That's just a few of the benefits of exercise. They're not even talking about neurotransmitters and the body's chemicals that are released, endorphins and all that. There are so many benefits. And so the question of the day is, why aren't you exercising? So this ties into my 30-day challenge. So I'm gonna weave it all together, I think. So I'm gonna start with a story though. So today at the gym, I go to the gym in addition to jogging. Today I jogged inside, but usually I go to the gym first and I go jog outside. And so I've got a regular gym that I go to. And today at the gym, I was watching a woman. I don't know her name, but I know that she has a grandson that goes to the gym. So let's just call her Grandma. So Grandma's at the gym today, and she's complaining so much. Oh, my arms hurt. Let me borrow your arms. Oh, I can't take it. I can't do it. She's complaining so much that she's oblivious to the fact that she has improved dramatically. Like even before I really paid attention to her complaining, I was looking at her, I was like, because she's there all the time, as am I. And I was like, wow, she's putting up real weight today. So she has a personal trainer. He was there. He's got her doing incline bench presses. So in case you don't know what those are, that means you're on a bench press, but it's inclined. So your legs are up higher than your head is down toward the floor, and you're doing a bench press from way down there. Grandma's doing the incline bench press and pushing up real weight. Whole time complaining, oh, I can't take it, can't do it no more. My arms are about to fall off. Let me borrow somebody's arms. Completely oblivious to the fact that she's pushing the weight up and having a conversation. Because let me tell you something, when you for real tired, you don't have enough breath to have a conversation. You can't make comments. It's just like, just trying to get through it, right? She's having full conversations with people. Someone else came in the gym. She's still doing the bench press, mind you. Like, oh, help me, come over here and hold the weight. 28, 29, oh, I need some more help. 46, 47, completely oblivious to the fact that she is doing what she thinks she can't do. And so I'm watching her personal trainer. And he's like, listen, you keep saying that you can't do it, but you're doing it. I see him trying to get through because he and I are seeing the same thing. You're saying you can't do it, but you're doing it. He's like, no. I'm about to die. I'm about to pass out. About all these things. Meanwhile, she's doing it. And so I'm going to bring this full circle. None of us realize that we have self-imposed limitations. None of us do. We all think it applies to somebody else, but all of us have self-imposed limitations. And the reason I think that we don't realize that we have them is because they're not all negative. There's things that we have assumed about ourselves. Like, for me, when I started running, I was like, well, I'm a 10-minute mile guy. That's my range. But that's based on old information, right? Something I did a long time ago. I'm like, all right, that's my range. But I quickly discovered that I can run faster than a 10-minute mile. And so that exploded that self-limiting belief. And I had to expand my belief box a bit wider. But we don't realize that we have these self-limiting beliefs until we rub up against them. And that, my friends, is the biggest gift of the Sekou 30-day challenge, which started off as a birthday challenge. So it's about showing up for yourself consecutively for 30 days. Like doing 30 days of exercise with some breaks in between is helpful, yes, but it is different than the gifts that you will get from doing it consecutively. Because when you do it consecutively, that's when you run up against your self-imposed limitations. That's when you push up against your limits. And that's when you realize that you can do more after you push through. Like it's the consecutive that's the real thing. And I know there have been people that have said to me, well, I can't do it. And my response is always, can't do what? Like I didn't say what to do. You can do whatever you want. So as soon as you say I can't do it, that's your first self-imposed limitation right there, that I can't do it. Do what? Do what? You determine what you do for 30 consecutive days. So I had a friend, he said he was going to do 100 push-ups. We were talking about it. He said, all right, I'm going to commit to 100 push-ups. And I was like, man, don't do that. Commit to one. And he was like, one push-up? Just one? I was like, yeah, commit to one, but commit to 30 consecutive days. And he did. He committed, but he couldn't complete it because it's the consecutive that's the challenging part. That is where your excuses will come up. That's where your self-talk will come up. That's where all your self-limiting beliefs will show themselves. So for those of you who haven't gotten involved in the Sekou 30-day challenge, I invite you to get involved. Again, this was just something that I was doing for me, but people decided to get involved. But if you're going to get involved right. Commit yourself to 30 consecutive days of movement and your choice of movement. Like I'm not trying to dictate what the movement is. You dictate what your exercise is. Keep the number small because what you're doing is you're focusing on the 30 and watch your limitations show up. They will show themselves, guaranteed. The limitations, the excuses, all the reasons not to do something, they'll show up. And I'm gonna go back to the gym story. Like this woman has improved dramatically since I've been there, dramatically. And she can't see her own improvements because she's too busy telling a story about how she can't, too busy telling a story about limitation. So I don't know if or when she's going to be able to get herself out of that. But in the meantime, her body is doing the work. Her body is getting stronger and faster. And meanwhile, her mind is still telling her a story about, I can't, I won't, I need help. So do the 30-day challenge and you will find your self-imposed limitations. And once you find them, you got to just expand it just a little bit and a little bit and a little bit more. So I'm going to tell you one more story about that before I move on. So when the pandemic first happened, I started working out in the driveway because I wasn't going to the gym. None of us were, right? So I started using my mom's jump rope, which I just found around the house. And in the beginning, I couldn't even do 10 reps, 10 rotations without getting my feet tripped up. So my goal was 10. That was just my first goal. And then eventually I got up to 60. And once I got up to 60 rotations of the jump rope without tripping, I was like, I'm set. I'm good. Like I had no intention to go beyond 60. So I would do sets of 60, like 4 or 5 sets of 60. And then someone commented on social media that she just finished 100. And I was like, 100 rotations? And she's like, yeah. Now, if she was a personal trainer, I would have just let it go. But she's an author like me. And I was like, okay, if she can do it, I could do it. And I remember vividly the next day, I come out and I say, all right, I'm going to try to do 100. But my mindset was, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I'm going to try. I'm going to try hard. But that seems impossible. Somehow, to me, the difference between 60 and 100 seemed insurmountable. I got to 100 on my second try. And my first try doesn't count because I got tripped up on the second rotation without any effort. So my point is, we create these self-imposed limitations automatically. It happens automatically. No, I can't go past 60. Meanwhile, your body's like, we can do 120 right now. What's up? Let's go. So you got to get past your own self-imposed limitations, but it's hard to get past them if you don't know what they are. One of the easiest ways to get in touch with your self-imposed limitations is to commit to the 30-day Sekou challenge and exercise consecutively for 30 days. And the first self-imposed limitation you're going to run up against is, I can't get started. Why not? Why haven't you at least tried? Why haven't you committed to doing something every day for 30 days? Even if it's a small thing, just try. So once again, the chart from the CDC is available on the CDC website. But if you just Google benefits of exercise, you get the whole list of things that are reasons why you should exercise. I don't have to go into all that. You already know it's good for you. And there's so many people trying to get me to stop, by the way. How do you know I should stop? Like, this is beneficial to me. Point of fact, the best I feel every day is while I'm jogging. I am now on day 37 of jogging at least a mile a day. And the best I feel every day is in the act of jogging, not before, because before my voices show up, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to do it today. I don't know if I'm going to make it today. And not after, but during, like maybe a couple laps into during, it's the best I feel all day. Things are connecting in my body, in my mind. I can feel it. I can feel the energy. So that said, you should get to the place where you feel it too, but also don't tell anybody else to stop doing what they're already doing. You worry about you. You stay on your yoga mat, as Rev Mel says. All right, so that's my workout Wednesday. The question of the day, once again, is why aren't you exercising? Why aren't you exercising? Huh? Get on there. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick break and we're gonna come back and do the hero news. All right, shout out to Gladys and Nan for popping in. I appreciate you. I see you in the comments. And so the hero news is very brief today. I think the universe has decided that this is a sock drive. As you know, I've been saying this is a shirt and sock drive. I am raising funds and gathering shirts for the 3rd annual T's and T event, which is coming up on July 24th. This is actually a hero shirt that I created with the brand colors of Project Love Strong. That's the nonprofit here in Nashville that created the T's and T event. That said, most people are buying socks, so I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Here are the hero socks. Hero socks. And socks are very high on the list of things that the unhoused need. So if you want to contribute by donating some socks, I'm here for it. Either way, all the merchandise is available on the website, which is giveherohoodies.com. We'll put that up on the screen, giveherohoodies.com. And most of the items in the shop now are go-go, meaning you get one for yourself and I will gift one to the unhoused, which means the unhoused are getting brand new items that have never been used before, and they have one-word affirmations like hero and joy. And so I'm very excited about how that feels for me and how that feels for them. So please join the ministry, the hero ministry, as folks have called it, and help me give back. So I think that's it for today. Tune in at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern to hear Rev Mel do her Sit with Rev Melissa show. I will be producing a show and I'll probably be popping in at the end to say a couple things here and there. And until then, until tomorrow, answer the question, why aren't you exercising? Get on there. So keep doing, be a hero, be your own hero right here on the Be Your Own Hero show. And remember that now is better than perfect.